And we are live. Welcome, everybody. This is Connections Unplugged, from LinkedIn to Live, my video podcast series, a multi-stream on 3 different places. First, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, every Wednesday at 11 o'clock Eastern European time. As I'm based in Finland, I stream live thanks to One Stream Live. In this podcast, which has been on my mind for a long time, I want to introduce you to my LinkedIn connections, to all the great, wonderful people I have in my network, into 30-minute discussions where I get to know them on a personal level and a professional level as well, but also get to introduce them to you. So thank you for tuning in and listening. Feel free to write your comments wherever you're watching us from. And in this show, as I have about 5,000 people in LinkedIn, this show seems to have a very long story unfolding ahead. As if I were to broadcast one person every single day, it would take me 16 years. So stay tuned. We have lots of things to cover, but today it's with great pleasure that I have a person that I know very well for the past 3 years, not only from LinkedIn, but from personal life. And this person is Mr. Timo Jansson. And everybody, chariot, Jonge. Let's welcome Timo Jansson. Timo Jansson is my coach, I have to say, on Taekwondo. I practiced Taekwondo 3 years ago. I started, and he's the founder of the Espoo Taekwondo Academy. He's also a businessman, a coach, a salesman. He has so much background, education, degrees. He's very active. He's an athlete. He plays football. He does Taekwondo. He loves motorcycles, bikes, golf. What doesn't he do? So, Timo, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You have a very interesting background. You're the head coach, the master coach at our Espoo Taekwondo Academy. But I want to know you, and for the people also to know you a little bit in a personal way. So tell us a little bit, because the connection point we have is Taekwondo, of course. Let's take us back a little bit. So how come you started practicing Taekwondo? Tell us a little bit how you started from being a white belt and now the journey you are at now as the head of our academy.
Yes, okay. I have always been into martial arts since I was little. I got to know Taekwondo a long time ago and finally found myself in World Taekwondo. There is 2 Taekwondo, World Taekwondo and International Taekwondo. So I have been in both. I start about World Taekwondo in 2000 century. And I started the Taekwondo when my friends asked me to join, and then when I had trained for about 5 years, so my son switched from karate to Taekwondo. I get that, and after that, my wife Kirsi also started too. So we are training martial arts and Taekwondo whole family.
As a family.
Yeah.
So you all have black belts now in Taekwondo, right?
Yes.
And so this has been a very long journey. Remind us, when was it that Taekwondo Academy in Espoo was founded? What was the year that you established the association?
Yes, it was first in August 2016. So almost 10 years ago. So it's very, 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 very time goes so fast.
So fast. But Espoo Taekwondo Academy has already had so many people. How many people have passed from the academy and have been trained in Taekwondo, and they still are active members?
We have about 80 now, but we have had many before COVID, and they drop out from COVID. So
Yeah.
it's awful. But now we are higher. We go to the what I can say. We start and kasvaa uudestaan.
To grow. You're growing.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And tell us a little bit about, first of all, for those who are listening and they don't know, you said that your son, Jonathan, has practiced karate before, and some people might know karate or other and judo. But what is special about Taekwondo? Tell us about Taekwondo as a discipline, as a martial art. Is it the safest from the martial arts? Tell us a little bit. What are the benefits of also practicing and being in such a association and group practicing Taekwondo for both children and adults as well? What are the benefits?
Yeah. I think there are physical benefits in every sport or hobby. In terms of body, Taekwondo has many good sides, including full body control, increased fitness, mobility, endurance and perseverance, diverse ranges of motion when includes kicks, punches, jumps, movements, and the wall. Taekwondo is very diverse physically compared to other sports. Mentally, we also practice mind control, patience, fairness, rules that affect group dynamics and working together.
Yeah. And one thing
Yeah.
when you're coaching, always you're saying that you should never put yourself in that situation. But if something happens, the first thing you should do is always to run away from the situation, right?
Yes.
You're not staying there pretending that, okay, now I'm a martial artist and I'll show you. So tell us a little bit how important it is to protect yourself also for the self-defense.
It's I think that every martial arts have something self-defense, and it's very good and very what can I say?
Discipline and trying to get out of trouble.
Yeah. So which is also emphasized through self-defense, which requires the readiness to accept mentally and physically in different situations.
Have you been ever in such a situation where you needed to fight?
I must say yes, because I'm old, older, and before when I live in north or middle of Finland, so there was many maybe attacks or something. So I must help myself with self.
Did you know Taekwondo then? Did you already know some Taekwondo techniques or when those situations happened?
No. I don't was yet in Taekwondo. I was in other martial arts. I have been in karate and boxing and what can I say, paini.
Wrestling.
Yes, and so on. And so we were so young, so we must try everything.
Everything.
So, yeah.
Timo, go ahead.
Yeah, I think mentally we also set goals for the athletes and ourselves that could and help us achieve things that we would never have believed we would achieve and be capable of.
Yeah.
But
tell me some of your achievements. What have you accomplished that you're very proud of? I know that you have the Fistman is your nickname. So tell us why you're a Fistman. Why you called a Fistman? What's your achievements in that matter?
Maybe it's when I have been in breaking. So I always have hit and kick quite good or something. So when I have been in breaking competitive, so there are many medals and trophies awarded in that competition. So breaking
So you
is
have won lots of awards and trophies in different competitions. I know that you're also you have been abroad in different countries, right?
yeah, and have many camp to Finland and more in outside too. So I have in diploma. So I write to everybody. So it is about 755 is now go on. So next is 756. So so many camps and seminars all over world. So it's and to rules in to Finnish Taekwondo Federation I have make so many times in breaking over. So that way I think they say my nickname is Fistman.
Fistman. Great. And here below, I put before the two websites. Check out, please, everybody tuning in and listening. If you're living in Espoo or Kirkkonummi or around this part of the Helsinki metropolitan area, Taekwondo Academy, we are practicing in the Saunalahti school, and we have, as Timo mentioned, a lot of events and camps, and Timo is very active together with his wife Kirsi, actively organizing a lot of events. And you mentioned about the Finnish Martial Art Federation. Here is below the website. You can check more information. And I wanted to bring you today to the show to tell a little bit about the big event that you're organizing called Break Your Limits. It takes place next week on the 15th, Saturday, 15th of March. Mark your calendars, everybody, at Pasila Stadium. Tell me a little bit, Timo, and tell us what's going to happen there and why should people come and check it out next or this coming Saturday, 15th of March.
Yeah, it's very big happen. So data actually come about in Korea in August last year when I had been there in compete, and the idea was that why not organize a bigger event in Finland and even a common opportunity for martial arts to compete with each others, specifically in breaking. So many martial arts sports involve breaking some material and doing various shows. So there was and is a possibility for the event. And there is many other organization festivals and everything. So there is much other what can I say? There is just a moment. So
what do you want to say?
I want to say that there is many artists and there is a band and there is everything.
So there's a lot of happenings. So on Saturday, 15th of March in Pasila, in the sports center, in the sports hall, Pasilan Urheiluhalli in Finnish, the Murska Rajasi, that's the name of the event in Finnish. Break Your Limits is the translation. There will be music, there will be other happenings. Tell us, people, give the idea of why it starts at 10 o'clock already, but is it going to be all day long, or how many hours it will be going on?
Yeah, it's begin when kids and youngs they begin 11 o'clock, and that it's about to 15 even 3 p.m. and after that, so it's groups and everybody else. So it's very 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 long day. About 19, it's and after that, so there is a Guinness World Records two
attempts.
Yes.
So
And
tell
after
me,
that, after that, many. There is a awards gala and so on. So,
how much are the tickets to the event, to the festival?
the tickets you can buy it from Ticketti.
And also to this website, probably
it's
there's a link, right, to the Finnish Martial Art Federation, the link I put there, or to ticketti.fi, right?
Yeah, and the 25 euro only. So you can take everything to 25 euro and come and watch. And you can same times you can join to Finnish power hit competitions. So everybody can come and join to Finnish. But that competition is European Championship, and there you can every martial arts who have been start course and so they can join and come and breaking boards and everything. So we have 6 different sports or so 6 different breaking and one we hit that power ball from Tivoli or somewhere. So there is everything.
So a lot of things are happening, and people can come and they can experience themselves, right? How strong their punches are, and see a nice show and listening to music, right?
Yeah. There is what can I say, performance bands, artists, scooter team, various speakers, comedians, dance group, strongmen. Yeah, dance group is Exotica dance group, and strongmen, exhibitors or stands, DJ, and possibly others who will take the stage or be displaying at the event. So
so a lot of happenings happening on Saturday, March 15th. And here below you can see, get your tickets from ticketti.fi, search for Guinness Breaking Festival 2025 Murska Rajasi. Get your tickets. So if it's going to be a dull day, rainy, snowy, you name it, it is now very dull this time of year in Finland. Come to Espoo, to Pasila Sports Hall, Pasila Urheiluhalli, and then Timo will be there with Taekwondo Academy and all of the other teams. And this is an event for everybody, right? For families, adults, children. So all day event, you can stay as much as you want and do all kinds of things, being entertained and have fun.
Yes.
Great.
How
about you, Timo? Tell me a little bit about the Guinness attempts. This is a bit unclear to me. I want to clarify, and also for everybody listening. So who will be doing these attempts? What exactly will take place regarding are you breaking some records or what's going on?
Yeah, that's me who try to attempt that record. So there is 2.5 centimeters pine wood. So 1 minute with one hand and 315 is this time record. So it's from United Kingdom, and I try to record that.
All
So
right.
316 is one hand breaking time with 60 seconds.
All right. So, and if you is it going to be there the Guinness representative checking out the attempts?
We have rules and we have everything. So witness and everything. So it's really what can I
Is
say?
it an official? Is it an official attempt?
What do you mean?
Like, is somebody from Guinness coming there, or is it
Uh,
somebody else?
No, it's somebody else because if Guinness mans come to Finland, so it costs 10,000 euros. So we don't have that money and buy. So we must make it another way. So, but they Guinness World Records rules and everything what they want. So it's very
Official.
yes.
So they
Okay.
recognize. So let's say if you beat that British man and you break the record, is it going to be officially then your record with
Yes.
your name? Okay.
Yes, and next Guinness book is my name, but there is another breaking attempts too. So with fingertips and 1 centimeters wooden woodboard. So that is the other breaking attempts to me.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Let's see. Best of luck. Come and check out everybody. It's good to see a lot of nice show, and everybody who's not familiar, breaking boards, wooden boards, as Timo explained, is a part of Taekwondo as well. Taekwondo has mostly kicks, but there are punches, right? So
Yeah.
martial artists are breaking with their hands, with their legs. So come and see a great show and support Timo and all the crews there who are competing and wanting to give you a nice show. And also for Timo, best of luck in your Guinness attempt. Hopefully, how are you feeling? Are you gonna make it?
The other is very. Let's see, but the other can. I think it's okay, but I have training lot and but it's gonna be difficult. But I try. I make everything.
Yes, give it your best. You're the Fistman for this reason. So we will be there to see you, and follow, please. Check out Taekwondo Academy.fi for more information on what good work Timo and his wife Kirsi are doing in training young kids and adults and everybody interested in Taekwondo. And Timo, I would like to ask you, do you have any other personal wishes and goals that you're trying to achieve? I know you're a very busy man and always want to be active. So now you have this on Saturday, March 15th. What's happening next then? Are you traveling to Korea? Are you participating in some events? What is your next goal?
Oh, my next goal is tomorrow I go to the Estonia and have a camp there with Saturday and Sunday. But the futures maybe that this is very big that two Guinness World Records attempt. But if we think about the experience of breaking your own limits, so I have always say that, well, there have been all kinds of them in work, life, hobbies, competitions, and elsewhere. Every time you do something that you haven't done before, it's breaking your limits. Or if you try to improve something of your own, that's how I calculate it. It's a bit like when you are out of your comfort zone, so then you are already breaking your own limits. But let's see on Mars next Saturday, not tomorrow, next Saturday. So there is two bigger limits breaking things, I think.
So that's important, as you said. So people break their own limits, overcoming themselves every day. It could be a day, a personal goal they have. It could be a professional goal. So since this is this Connections Unplugged streams on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, I think this is good advice also for professionals on LinkedIn. Tell me a little bit, for closure, your professional background, because now we talked a lot about Taekwondo, which is a big part of who you are. But how about you at your everyday job? Is it sales that you do mostly? And
yeah, I am an industry sales manager, and my team work very good in sales. So we try to or what can I say? We are in wholesale. Also, we are in electricity world. So every if you buy something, lights, a cable or something, so we can sell that. So my job is Rexel Finland.
Rexel.fi.
Yes, Rexel.fi.
Yeah, and if you want to connect with Timo Jansson, find him. He's on Facebook, he's on LinkedIn, Timo Jansson with double S, and Taekwondo Academy.fi. You'll find all the contact information there. You see the pictures, you see event, and come and train for free. 2 times you can come and train. Of course, now the season is ending, but still, I guess we welcome people to come and train with us, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything?
And what can I say? We try to kasva. What was
to grow?
Growth, more growth. So my goals is to that we have sometimes our own place where we can training. So we are now in Saunalahti school. So my goals is we have own place. So it's much better and it gives much more to assist.
I must say that I do like, because this is our local school, so I do like, it's a very nice school, very nice facilities nonetheless, but I do understand your point. Of course, I wish and I want to wish that this becomes reality, if that's what you want for the sports club, Espoo Taekwondo Academy. Is there anything else, Timo, top of your mind that you want to invite people, you want to share with people, something that you want to absolutely mention before we close? And I have one question from Mika, my previous guest, to ask you, and then I want your question for my next guest. So any final words from you?
Can I ask you something or what?
No. First of all, I will ask you, if you don't have anything else to add, I want to ask you, Mika, who was here, my guest before from Lion Lingo, he said, if you could wish for one thing to have more in your life, what could it be?
Health.
What would you like? Health.
Health.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Great. I wish you health, obviously. That will be my answer as well. If you don't have health, you cannot do anything. You can have all the money in the world, and life is meaningless then if you don't have health. That's a good choice. How about your question to my next guest? What is one question? Let's say when you get people to your team in sales, what is one question you ask before you hire a salesperson so that you understand what kind of people they are? Are they good? Are they not? Will they do good sales? How do you understand people? What do you ask them?
I can ask, do you think it will be okay for you? That would, you can ask where everywhere. So you can ask, can you start Taekwondo? Can you start chap? Or can you start? Do you think it won't be okay for you?
So what would be one question? Now you don't know who my next guest would be. What would you ask them to get something from them, to understand them better? So a person that you don't know, what kind of question would you ask to see, based on their answer, how they reply to you?
Yeah, I have asked. I can ask to Taekwondo. Anyone can start Taekwondo or martial arts. Do you think it will be okay for you?
Okay, so I will ask my next guest. Would you start Taekwondo as a challenge? And then I'll say that you asked, and then I'll tell them to come and find you and train with you, right?
Oh, yes, that's great.
It's a deal. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Timo. Timo Jansson, head coach, master coach, Espoo Taekwondo Academy, my coach. I'm very thankful to have him here. And please remember that on Saturday, March the 15th, you can get your tickets from Ticketi.fi for the Guinness Breaking Festival 2025 with the title Break Your Limits, Murska Rajasi in Finnish. Timo, give us a short suomeksi. Invite people to come to the event. Kerro vaan suomeksi.
Miksi haluaa niin tulla vai miten?
Kyllä.
Joo, kannattaa tulla katsomaan, koska tämä on ainutlaatuinen tapahtuma. Tämä on semmoinen tilaisuus tai festivaali, mitä ei ole koskaan missään päin aikaisemmin niin vastaavaa tehty. Eli kamppailulajeille yhteinen tämmöinen kilpailumahdollisuus murskauksessa ja liitto järjestää sen, niin se on Euroopan mestaruuskilpailu. Ja sitten myöskin se, että voimanlyönti tai lyöntivoiman Suomen mestaruuskilpailuun saa osallistua myöskin katsojat. Ja katsojat saa monta eri asiaa yhtä aikaa. Siellä on tosiaan bändejä ja siellä on artisteja, siellä on koomikkoja, siellä on tanssiesitystä, siellä on scooter-showta. Ihan lapsista, niin 8-vuotiaasta ihan vanhoja ja kaikki esteettömyydet ja muut niin on ok. Eli sinne voi tulla pienellä ryhmällä, isolla ryhmällä nauttimaan ja katsomaan ja ajankohta on ihan vapaa 11-19. Eli ei muuta kuin tervetuloa vaan kaikille, niin nähdään siellä.
Great. Nähdään siellä. See you there. Thank you so much, Timo Jansson. I'll see you on Sunday for our training.
I am in Estonia, so I'm not this Sunday, but
next time. But some of the coaches will be there. Thank you so much for today, Timo Jansson. Bye bye. And I will thank you for tuning in, everybody. This was Connections Unplugged. I'm your girl, Krista Skodra, and I will see you next Wednesday at 11 o'clock Finnish time. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.
Thank you.